We help busy working professionals and parents over the age of 40 get healthy in 90 days. And we offer a money back guarantee. If you stick around with me, I'll explain how we do that for less than $6 a day and for less than 3 hours of your time per week. I'm Coach Battlebrian. I'm the founder of TrYumph Fitness and Nutrition. And I made this video just off the cuff, unrehearsed, to explain our value proposition and also address a lot of the fears that you may have. If you're watching this video, you've probably reached out to us or visit our website. Maybe you responded to an ad, maybe you called the studio, and for whatever reason, we just haven't been able to connect with you. So I wanted to just address a lot of the common fears and then kind of explain why and how we do what we do. And I want to share, be a little bit vulnerable here, why I founded TrYumph in the first place. From 5th grade to 9th grade, I was an overweight kid and with a name that rhymes with fat. So you can imagine the nicknames and the teasing. And I still feel that shame. Like I still have those emotions. And even today at 57 years old, I have to use my logical brain to quiet my emotional brain. But fortunately for me, and it's real, I get it. But fortunately for me, in 10th grade through 12th grade, I had a coach who saw something in me. He believed in me. He mentored me. He trained me. And he got me to believe in myself and get healthy. And it really just set up a new trajectory in my life where I had the confidence and self-esteem to apply to the Air Force Academy. I got to serve my country. I got to work at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And that's when I started moonlighting as a personal trainer way back in 1998. And originally founded TrYumph in New York City in 1998-99. So I've been doing this for a long time. But the reason I created TrYumph was to pay it forward and to reach people like that kid that need the help, that just don't know where to start, have all these fears. So let's talk about some of those fears. Costs. Let's just get the elephant out of the room. Our most expensive small group training membership is less than $6 a day. That's less than the breve latte I get at Starbucks. And that makes this affordable for most, if not all people, if you prioritize your spending. So other fears, a lot of people, can I do this? Am I going to be embarrassed? Am I going to hurt myself? Is it safe for me? Or is other people will be watching me? Those are the most common fears that we all have. In fact, I've been working out for over 40 years, and I took my 14-year-old son to the gym, trying to introduce him to what I learned at that age and what changed my life. And he told me, Daddy, I'm really nervous. And I said, son, I go to any new gym, I still get nervous. And it's part of the process and it's okay. But everything we do here as a staff, my team of coaches, myself, we try to create a unique, positive, supportive environment. And I would say, honestly, the number one feedback we get from our new members and people that visit us for the first few times is like, this does not feel like a normal gym. I feel positive energy. Everybody's welcoming and supportive, not just the staff, but the members. We have really tried hard to create a positive, supportive, encouraging community. A, because I know that helps with longevity. And B, I know that's going to be a contributing factor to help you get into momentum and want to come here in the first place or the second place or the third place to keep the process going. So having that positive, supportive environment and just helping you get over those initial fears to get you into momentum is a critical part of the process. So let's talk about the process that we do at TrYumph. So and I would certainly encourage you, if you have any doubts or you're at least curious, or you're definitely, if you're motivated to get healthy, if I'm resonating with you, I'm going to ask and encourage you to take the next big, bold step, which is to book a consultation. And I'm going to walk you through what that looks like, but you can do that at the link below. It's just a simple consultation form, ask you some questions. And when you submit that, a real person, myself, most likely, or Eliana or one of my team is going to reach out to you, a real person. And we're going to connect and schedule that consultation, which we can do on site here at TrYumph, which allows us to do an in-body body composition scan. It's a $10,000 body composition analyzer that can really help you understand where you're at this very moment. And it also gives us a framework to set goals and metrics to help get you to where you want to be. So if you do an on-site, we can do that. If you more would like to choose a virtual via Zoom or FaceTime, we can also do that. And you're given that option on the consultation form. But once you submit that and we connect and you respond and we book a time to meet with you, we're going to do the in-body scan if you're here. And then we're basically, if you're not here, we'll take it from there. We're going to sit down, map out your goals, kind of discuss your current situation, where you want to be, compared to where you are now. That's one of the first questions I ask, like, where do you want to be? And we kind of do that gap analysis. Okay, you're here now. This is where you want to be. And we can talk about your ideas of how to get there and also answer questions on how we've had success helping thousands of people, hopefully like yourself, get from where you are to where you want to be. And we do that with a very unique system. And it is what I call the 90-day roadmap to success. One of the most common things people ask for or say they need is accountability. So I built that into our membership system. When you train here at TrYumph, in the first 90 days, you're going to follow this 90-day roadmap to success. It has checkpoints along the way. The first to get you right into momentum is the Jumpstart Manual. Very small, short read, and it's going to give you all the tools to get you started here at TrYumph. And then we give you a 10-question multiple choice and 2 written answer open book test that when you turn that back in, you get a free TrYumph Strong t-shirt. And when I implemented that 2 years ago, since then, 100% of the people that receive this turn in their quiz. So I know that process works, at least to get you started. After that, you follow this 90-day roadmap, and it has built-in checkpoints every 30 days, some testing in the beginning, some testing at the end. And that's so we can prove to you that if you follow this 90-day process, you're going to be fitter, more cardiovascular shape, cardio, you're going to be stronger, and you're going to have more muscle. Why is that important? Cardiorespiratory fitness and strength muscle mass are the number 1 and 2 predictors of functional health span. How long you'll live with the quality of life to do the things you love to do. So they are the 2 biggies, regardless of your weight. If you have those 2 things, you will live longer than a non-smoker who doesn't exercise. And I make that case in my book, The Magic Pill, which is over my shoulder there. But we want to prove that to you so that in 90 days, not just so we can say you achieved this, more importantly, by you seeing what you did, you're going to have that self-esteem, that confidence, that mojo like I had. And that's going to help you stick through the process because for most people, you have to have a 1-year mindset. 1 year, you can achieve 85% of your genetic potential in strength and body composition. We just had a client, he's 7 months in, has already lost over 110 pounds of fat mass, went from type 2 diabetic to a better A1C than I have at 4.6 now. So he radically changed his life, his health in 6 short months. So we can help you if you have the motivation. So along that 90-day journey, you get prizes for compliance. And the ultimate goal is just to get you to do 10 workouts a month, 10, that's less than 3 a week, and we will prove to you that you're going to get fitter, stronger, and healthier. If you choose to do our optional nutrition program called Nutrition Made Simple, then I will also guarantee you will lose fat. This program, which I nicknamed the steak, cake, and cocktails diet, because you get to have all of those things if that's important to you. Nothing's off limits, but I teach a simple strategy, or tactic rather, to help regulate your insulin. And when you can keep insulin levels lower, not only do you live longer, but the side effect is that you start burning or losing body fat. So that is an option that you can do along with your training membership. So putting that all together is why we are so successful helping our clients. Most of them, just like you, started just like you, had the same fears just like you, but they took that first step and booked a consultation. I always start with a consultation just so we can have a conversation. We can show you around. And if you decide to join us, we can walk you through that onboarding process, so we're not just throwing you into a group session or a class like some other places might. So we want you to be comfortable. We want to ensure your safety. And we also use a heart rate monitoring technology to monitor your heart rate during our sessions and outside the gym. If you choose, you can monitor it yourself to ensure not just safety, but also effectiveness of what you're doing. So that's kind of the process in a nutshell. I hope that answers a lot of your questions. If you have any other questions, that's the purpose of the consultation, and make sure we can map out a plan that works with you, works with your schedule, and works with your budget. So book a free consultation, get the process started, and when we reach out, answer so we can get that set up. So I look forward to meeting you. If you have the motivation, which I can't create, we can give you the direction, the guidance, the encouragement along the way. So I would love for you to book that consultation. You can do it at the link below, or you can go to our website, TrYumpHFitness.com. We spell Triumph with a Y because the Y is Triumph is you. So hope I see you on the other side. I'm Coach Matt O'Brien, the founder of TrYumph Fitness and Nutrition, and I would love to help you get to the other side. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Hope to see you soon. Take care.